Hello, I'm your host, Giselle Gamby, and this is the Intuitive Pull Podcast, where together we'll embrace the plans we did not make yet, unfold businesses and lives that are so much greater in wealth in all ways than any business or life plan could ever achieve. My wish is that you make intuition your most trusted advisor. So, buckle up, get present, and let's go. Hello, dear listeners. It's a very special episode today because I am recording from Split, Croatia. I'm here with my darling friend and peer, Shariel, and we are on day 3 of our retreat, themed Calling in the New within ourselves and each other. And we're having a spectacular time. Today, we're going sailing around some of the islands here. But before we do, it's early morning here, and I wanted to record this episode because this is a prayer or a blessing that we can all use as a meditation. I recorded this actually on the plane from Geneva to Split. I didn't know I was going to be writing this prayer, blessing, meditation, but it was there to write when I became present. And as I read it out yesterday, as we were at the end of our workshop, I felt that it would be great to actually record this for the Intuitive Pull podcast so that participants on this retreat can actually use this every morning and every evening before they go to sleep, and also for the listeners of this podcast. So I hope that you all enjoy. So let's begin. So as this is coming in the form of a meditation, please take a moment to find a comfortable position. And then allow your body to rest, to find its most natural resting place for your arms and your legs, for your back. For your feet on the floor. For your fingers and toes to rest. For your eyes to slowly close over. To allow your head to fall gently on your neck. And beginning by taking a few very deep breaths right down to your lower belly. And exhaling with another big deep breath in right down to your lower belly. And when you're ready, letting that breath go with and then noticing any thoughts that you might be having. Thoughts about this process, organizing thoughts, busy thoughts. Thoughts about what you might receive from this meditation. And allowing yourself to have those thoughts without going into any major dialogue with them. And now becoming present with how you're feeling right now. What emotions sit inside of you? And allowing yourself to feel them in this moment. It's not something we do very often unless we're present throughout the day. But I know when I allow myself to become present to what I'm feeling, without even trying to understand why those feelings are there, I feel myself drop further into presence. So now allow yourself to drop into the vast space of your infinite consciousness. Such a vast, eternal, and infinite consciousness. That is connected to all beyond this physical time and space. And so let us begin. This is a prayer for all of us. Receive this in your heart. Imagine your heart opening like a flower that's ready to blossom from the nourishment of the sun and the soil, and the hydration of the earth. Let this hydrate you with love. Let us go for gold right from the outset of this prayer. May we commune at the level of the miraculous. Where there is fear, may love be welcomed and take its place. May we welcome both heaven and earth, our self that is formless and invisible to the human eye, that is all connected beyond this time and space, and the preciousness of our human vessel, grounded and rooted into this physical world here to experience our limitlessness and come into balance with the whole truth of who we really are. May we experience our authentic nature and infinite capacity and be mesmerized by our own and each other's power. And equally, with wide open arms, may we welcome the beauty of our humanity, our fragilities, and our vulnerabilities. May we invite like we would a dear friend and welcome here in Croatia or wherever you are, what remains in the shadows, what has not been acknowledged or been too afraid to acknowledge until now, so that we can feel not only its burden, but also its beauty as we bring all of it to light. May we be open vessels to deeply receive who we are in our magnificence and unique, authentic expressions. May we see what all the separate and perhaps dispirited pieces of our lives, how each piece has been perfect, and may all of these separate pieces now come together like a big jigsaw puzzle, showing us what each of our lives have uniquely qualified us to be leaders of. And with that said, may we own who we already are, the wisdom we have already amassed, the love we have already given, the leadership we have already stepped into, the invaluable impact we have already made, and the ripples that have flown on from this, some of which we are able to see, and many will never have the capacity to witness, which makes these ripples even more wondrous. May all of this be totally and utterly magnified, such that any doubts about how powerful we already are washed away forever. May we also welcome the new, what has been laying dormant in the shadows or what has been whispered but not yet fully received about our capacity, our joys, and the impact we're here to make. May we bear witness to the self-correcting universe that always and eventually turns lead into gold, and imminently when we place our focus here. And so may we place our focus here. May our hearts be open to receive this gold through the contrast of our pain, our fears and doubts and uncertainties, and joys. May we fully turn the coin from fear to love. May we be the eagle who has the capacity to perceive the perfection of all of our lives, who sees the bigger picture and what calls us to be the custodians of in our leadership. May we clearly receive not only what we personally would love, but also our divine assignment, what our souls were donned to lead when we inhabited these bodies, our Dharma. May our intuition be amplified so we can hear what calls us, so we can see what wants to be seen, so we can feel what wants to be felt, and so we can know what wants to be known. May we have the courage when needed to follow these intuitive pulls. And may we see the miraculous transformative power of our intuition. May we welcome the divine architecture that our retreat, or wherever you are, is grounded in and has been from its inception and from the time we each committed to being here. May we be present to our thoughts and feelings, our knowings, our intuitions, our curiosities, our wisdom that is weaved into the fabric of this retreat, in workshop, in conversations over meals, on tours, in our meditations and dreams. May our time in Croatia not only bless all of us here, but also our loved ones at home, because when lead turns into gold, it is never just for us, but all those in our care and beyond. May this be a paradigm-shifting time where you say, I never knew that would or could have happened in all the best of ways. May you truly see through the eyes of the infinite universe, and may our time together truly be a life-changing experience for all. And so whether you're on retreat here in Croatia or in another part of the world, may this prayer be a blessing. May the bells, if you can hear them, that are ringing outside my window, give you joy. May you see more than what you had seen before experiencing this prayer and meditation. May your heart be full. Your perception clear. And should you be moved to move, to take action, may you do that with heart and divine will. And personal will. Grounded in the earth. May you experience that momentum is always the consequence of commitment. And now we complete this meditation. The bells have stopped. Becoming present with where you're at, your physical surroundings and the time of day. Wiggling your fingers and toes and stretching and yawning. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. Thank you for participating. And should you be inspired by our time in Croatia, if you were listening and are not one of the participants here, please listen to the next piece, which speaks to another retreat opportunity. This year, believe it or not, in Kenya, my third time facilitating a retreat in Kenya on the 1st to the 13th of November. Please continue listening. Thank you. A note about our upcoming retreat in Kenya, the 1st to the 13th of November. People who have committed to joining us in Kenya have been called. They have been called. It has coursed through their body, this feeling and this knowing that they must be there. And guess what's happened for them from the moment that they've committed? Magic has happened. Big magic has happened. So I'm here reminding you of an offering, an invitation. If you have a generosity of heart, if you have a calling to deepen into your capacity as a leader that is here to create a new world through your own unique expression, who cannot help but care and life would not be complete should you have not honored that calling to be loving and powerful and authentic and surrendered to this deeper calling, such that these moments of opportunity where we come together in such an intimate and intensely creative and intuitive and collaborative and joyful container like overseas retreats, I'm here to call you in. I'm here to call you in. If you're feeling it, shoot me an email or send me a message. Ciao, ciao.